Hey guys, Purple Prowess here for another Season 4 Epcast. Today's episode, Castlemania, written by Josh Haber, a new writer. Well, welcome Josh. I can say right now that you, like Corey Powell, left a very good impression on the fandom, already on your very first work in this show. Congrats. So, Twilight became an alicorn and a princess, but life goes on for our characters. Enter the, you guessed it, Slice of Life episodes. This one was particularly interesting, both because it takes from the ending of the previous episode, with Twilight looking for a way to get to the season finale with the chest open, right? And because it shows more of Celestia and Luna's old castle, which was completely forgotten for 3 whole years. 2 if you started watching the show and I did. Also, the episode looks a little deeper into their life story. It was exciting to see Twilight finding their journal. This totally called for a flashback of them as fillies. Oh my gosh, that would be so awesome! It would kind of make one of Twilight's answers in her hot minute, dozens of months ago, one heck of a teaser for something which we could all be delighted by right about now. But who knows, this season of 26 episodes is just getting started. Well anyway, instead of childhood flashbacks however, we got the next best thing. They finding the exact place Luna became Nightmare Moon, as well as more throwbacks! I was totally pleased by the flashbacks and throwbacks in the previous episode, and it seems that the show hasn't quite yet ceased to give us those. You won't hear me complaining. Still on the note of a particularly interesting episode is the horror theme, which was a reference to the Castlevania video games as well as lots of scary shows and movies, which is kinda cool, and the fact that he focused on all the main 6 and Spike. For a first Slice of Life episode of the first season with Alicorn Twilight, this one succeeds at making every fan happy, regardless of which of the main 6 is your favorite pony. It's worth mentioning that, while it was a horror movie themed episode, and it still had those creepy moments you'd expect, merely being the ponies unintentionally scaring each other adds to the humor, a lot actually. And it lives up to the innocence of the show. If it was in fact a ghost or a monster the cause of all the commotion, the episode would be very different. Speaking of which, I know it's a trend for any show's episodes with a scary movie feel to have an ending in which someone mocks the thing the characters were afraid of, and then it's revealed to the audience that there is in fact something to fear, like those yellow eyes right before the credits. But it does raise the question, is it just there to be a reference, or will we in fact find out more about that shadow? Mysteries, mysteries. Oh, and guys! New element in the show! Before, it was only Twilight sending the letters to Princess Celestia. Then, in Season 2, it became a task for all the characters. In Season 3, the letters became more rare for some reason, so not much going there to talk about. But now, in Season 4, the lessons the ponies learn will be put in a diary. Dear Diary. So, no more Dear Princess Celestia? Frankly, I wouldn't mind if it stayed like that. Still, it's a nice change and a way to make Season 4 more distinguishable from the previous ones, which itself shows the evolution the characters have gone through over the course of the show. Now they're creating a way for others to learn from them in the future, not just sending their homework to the princess. They are in fact becoming the teachers. Oh, how they've grown. I was totally suspecting Pinkie Pie. Who else was? I mean, I still felt very curious whether it was someone else or not, like Trixie, or a new character. It could really be anyone. Nice going on creating the suspense there. Anyway, great episode we got. Both creepy and very amusing. Probably one of the funniest, judging by the amount of times I laughed. The animation, the facial expressions, the story. Great job, DHX. And now, before I go, here's a quick run-through of some observations and bits from the episode I quite liked and didn't exactly have a place in the other subjects. Let's go! I'm not sure whether Celestia was able to hear Twilight from miles away, or Twilight had previously sent her a letter to let her know she'd be coming to Canterlot's library. If it's the first option, where the heck did that come from? Cool sequence when Twilight and Spike walk to the castle and Celestia's voice plays in the background. Very funny gasping face Twilight makes when she enters the library. And she screamed, "Woohoo!" Awesome. More Twilight flying, yay! I really liked seeing her take off and fluttering around. Very nice bit. Notice Pinkie Pie's incredibly worthy of discussion and analysis drawings. Lovely secret room in the library. Great looking running scene in the 3D looking hallway. The castle backgrounds looked pretty cool. Pretty much all of Angel's screen time was very amusing. Also, his ears got new moves and his laughter was hilarious and adorable. Rainbow and Applejack as they entered the Hall of Hooves. Oh my gosh, Fluttershy thought Angel got smashed! Poor pony! On a lighter note, her lines and animated performance, when she was overprotective with Angel and worried about him, were all very amusing too. Cool part when Twilight steps in near the end and she shouts and paralyzes everyone. Spike launched by random secret spring. All said and done, Twilight and Spike together is still something very cute to see. And to finish off, some quotes. It's nothing to sneeze at. Oh, these aren't for you, Spike. You saw that, right? RUN! You must have activated the secret door. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the organ to the outside? I have no idea. And that's about it. Now there needs to be an episode where they visit Transylvania. Who's with me? Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook for updates and other stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Purple Prowess. Signing off.